YouTube? Alright, so we got Boss the Goldfish, and we got his girlfriend, and we got two loaches. Anyways, I went ahead and got the buffering installed. So to help with the buffering, I got some limestone in there, some Texas Holy Rock, and now I finally finished the construction of a crushed coil in a 750 milliliter bottle, which is flat, so it really takes up no space. I like it a lot. It is ran by a 40 gallon per hour. No, that's not right. But the air pump is rated between 20 to 40 gallons. So it's ran by a strong air pump, which you can see is definitely moving some air. And alright. So basically it's 30 gallons. So these bottles are small. If you would take these bottles and put it in a big tank, it wouldn't do anything. They're just too small. I'm not even for sure if this filtration bed right here will make a difference for 30 gallons. But it looks really cool, so I like it. I think this will definitely make a big difference because it has crushed coil and has the limestone, Texas Holy Rock, which will definitely help to buffer the water. And in my opinion, I don't think it will ever fall below 7 again. I'm going to check it. This is now running for maybe 30 minutes. So I want to check it within a couple days to see what the pH is and everything. Now it's a 30 gallon tank and it's probably already overstocked. So I'm still working on it getting established. It's only been 2 days now with the Aqua Clear 70 being on it. The filters I had in there, they were completely cleaned off. There is a snail in there somewhere. There he is. And he cleaned those media bags completely off. So I was like, okay, they're not going to do no good in there anymore. So I went ahead and took those out. But the ammonia levels are still very low, so I'm still very impressed with the Aqua Clear 70. With all the carbon and Zoolite, whatever it's called, for the ammonia remover. I still do 50% water changes every day, and hopefully when it gets all good to go, I don't have to worry about anything anymore. But if I cannot maintain the water quality for a good solid week, you know, I like my tanks to be able to go for a solid month without any dangerous, you know, levels of anything. I think that's a good running system, but you know, of course, change the water every week. This is what I like to do, 30%, just to, you know, fresh water, new minerals, and all good stuff. So the fish are a little upset with me because it is late and I just turned the light on and they were like sleeping. They're like, why is the light on? But yes, so if I cannot maintain the water quality, if I feel like I have to change it every 2-3 days, that's just ridiculous, I think, in my opinion. I like to do it once a week on a Sunday when I, you know, work on all my aquariums. If it's really not possible, then I will also have a swamp tank, put the overhang over here, and it's going to have a 10 gallon swamp tank, which will increase the volume. It's going to be a 10 gallon submerged swamp tank, so we'll increase the volume of this tank to roughly 40 gallons, and it will have some serious submerged swamp. You know, I'm thinking about putting also a filtration bed into the swamp, and it's going to be, instead of, you know, a liter, if that, you know, it's going to have a good solid 10 gallons. So what, 4, 8, 12, 16 liters almost. So a shit, like 16 of these bottles if not more. Anyways, that's going to definitely help for the biological filtration, and it will increase the volume of the water. So hopefully everything will go good to go and I don't have to go that route. But if I cannot go, or if I cannot keep this water pristine for longer than a week, if I change it every other day, then I will go with the swamp and increase the volume of the water. But as of right now, I go ahead and do 50% water changes because the Aqua Clear 70 has only been on there for maybe 2 days now, 3 days, 2 days, 3 days. So it's very new. The established media that was in there, the snail actually cleaned it off, so it was completely cleaned off. So I'm like, okay. So I went ahead and took that out there, but it's still doing really good. I'm still very impressed. So when everything, when that filter gets established and this little buffering system right here will also help with cleaning it, because it will also collect bacteria through the rocks and everything, so that will also be like a mini filter. I think it will be okay, because they're not Blackmore. They're not going to get that big. Boss is already as big as he's going to get. You know, she might get a little bit bigger than him because she's a she, but it is what it is. I think it'd be okay. But if it's not, then I really like the stand. It's really cool looking, and instead of the DVDs, it'd be a swamp tank down there. And a 10-gallon fits down there, I believe. Might be tight, but definitely a 10-gallon to increase it to 40 gallons roughly. Alright, YouTube, I just wanted to show you the buffering system. There's a whole bunch of crushed coal in a 750 milliliter bottle, and it's pretty much full. I mean, I know it's not full. There's a sponge, so it's not actually falling onto the air stone, but you know, it's pretty dang full. It definitely weighs about a pound, maybe 2 pounds. It's definitely heavy. I had to use 3 suction cups to hold it against the wall. Dun dun dun. Alright, YouTube, I'm gonna go ahead and turn these lights back off so the fish can do their thing and, you know, rest, I guess. Boss always kind of hangs out by the plant at night. It's kind of interesting. And then in the morning, he's like, I'm eating everything. These loaches are like, I think they think it's morning time because the light is on. Because they're usually not this active unless I turn the light on. But alright, I wish everybody an awesome night, and y'all be good. Laters.